Well, good morning. Today is Monday, June 6th. It's my son Dan's and his beautiful wife Shannon's first anniversary. I'm so happy they found each other. And I, uh, I'm back on track today. I had, like you know, a bad weekend. I'm too ashamed to tell you how much I gained. And I did gain. Trust me, I gained. But you'll have to watch my weekly update to see exactly how much because I'm too ashamed to tell you. It's just maybe I'll tell you it by the end of this video, but I'm not going to start you off with that because it was bad. And but it was like my lost weekend. I've told you that if I was a drinker, I'd be an alcoholic. So I know that. So I don't drink. But unfortunately, I have to eat. But I'm not going to make poor choices anymore. Well, I can't say anymore. Um, Today, I'm not going to make any poor choices today. And like an alcoholic, it's one day at a time. And so that's my plan, is taking this one day at a time. I've been on it since July 13th of last year. And until I had my gain today, I had lost 47 pounds. No, was it 47? 46 and a half. Yeah, 47 pounds. 3 pounds from my goal. And of 50 pounds, like my first goal of 50. And we all know I want to lose 100 pounds. My goal was to lose 100 pounds by my birthday, but I keep going this way, that's not going to happen. I have to get back on track. But you guys were also supportive of me. I know I looked really bad, but you got to get the good, the bad, and the ugly. So um, I don't know that there was too much good for the weekend, but there was certainly a lot of bad, and there certainly was a lot of ugly. But I don't know. So here I go again. I don't know. I'd like to say that. Other than that, and whatever. That's what I do. But I really don't want to walk today. I haven't walked since last Wednesday. It's my perfect world because it's 66 degrees, so there's no reason to not walk. The sun is out, so I'll get my vitamin D. And not no Denise. Next Monday though, because the kids get out of school on Friday. So next Monday I'll start walking with Denise, which means I'll have to get up out of bed earlier because we like to walk early. And but like I said, I don't want to walk today. It's a habit I got out of. It's easy to do, but I enjoy walking. I really do. But it's just a habit that I've gotten out of, and I have to get back into it. So I have lots planned for today. I have to go to Kroger's to get some healthy food because I have no healthy food in my house. And then I have to go to the post office box because Denise is paying for it. Sandy's too cheap. But we're going to get a post office box so that, because we like getting mail, and I don't have a problem it coming to my house, but Denise, you know, Denise was robbed. If anybody never, or your new subscribers, Denise had a really bad experience when she was working at a jewelry store, and there was an armed robbery, and the owner of the store came out and was shooting his gun, and so it was a very frightful experience for her, and it did change her life, and I do understand that. I do make fun of her because that's what sisters do, but so we have different views on security. So, but not to say that her view is wrong. I'm not saying that, but I guess I'm just a little bit too easygoing. I don't know another word for it, but with that being said, I'm getting ready to go for my walk. But I wanted to give a shout out to Cece Charles. I'm not shaking because I have it on a stand. I figured out a way to put it up on the stand because Jim's truck is gone, obviously, so I can stand here. And she's a stroke survivor, so check out her channel. And Julie Hasselberger only needs 3 subscribers to get to 3,000. I mean, I know that's a lot of subscribers, and you might think, well, why does she need 3 more? You just like to hit those magical numbers, and I really want her to hit the 3,000. She's got a very talented son, Thomas, who plays, I don't know how many, a gazillion million instruments. He's very talented. She's got a handicapped son, Daniel, that I pray for every day. And then she has a daughter that is way at college. She's home for the summer, but she goes to college. And then she's got her hubby and her dog, Henry, and her cat, Theo. And she does a daily vlog, and I just love it. And a big welcome back to Socks Heather. I was following her. I found her in December, And I binge watched her and got all caught up on her. And then she went away. She left us. She went, I don't know where she went, but she left us. And Diana Antu we email back and forth all the time, and she had let me know that she was back. And she's back. She's doing a countdown to Christmas. So check out her channel. And I'll put the links down below. So do you think I've delayed this walk long enough? I think I have. So let's go. Let's go have our walk. Okay, now it might be shaky because I'm just holding it. Sorry. But I walked my whole 3 miles. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It was just so pretty. Just enough sun, a really nice little breeze that just kept me cool. And after I hit the 2 mile mark, it was like a breeze. I just loved it. I kept on walking. It was so nice. And you'll never guess who I found along the way. I found Sandy. She was laying on the ground. She had stumbled and fallen. Not physically, but what's the word? Theoretically. Yes, that was, she had a stumble and she fell, but we picked her up and we dusted her off and she's back on track. And we talked about it on the way, in my mind. I talked to myself. But we determined that everybody stumbles, everybody falls. But the key to it is getting up, dusting yourself off and starting again. I'm not going to forget the weekend, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try not to do it again. It was like a lost weekend, like I said earlier. But you just got to learn from your mistakes, and that was a big mistake. I just didn't feel like walking. I feel so bloated. I feel so full. I just feel so fat. Everything about it. And no, I don't want to have that feeling again. So I'm going to get back on track. And I was distracted. There's a dog and a dog walker too. But they were stopping like they were going to take a little business thing going on here. And she saw me and they kept on walking. So, because we do have neighbors and you know what? I have to confess, I was one of those people that when I would take my dog for a walk, I didn't bag it. And now I see how disgusting it was, and I should have never done it, but I did. No excuses. It was just bad on my part. So if I ever had a dog again, I would never do that again, but I did do it. So shame on me. But anyway, I've learned from my mistakes. It was a bad weekend. I've made poor choices in the past. It's been a long time since I made such drastic bad choices like I did this past weekend, but I'm human. I make mistakes. I know that's hard for Denise to believe that I admit that I'm human, but I am, and I'm going to get back on track. I don't know that I mentioned earlier that we have Sophia's baseball game today too, so I have to go to that. And I have so much laundry. It's just like I have a ton of laundry. The garage sale threw me off track. So, but like I said, picked myself up, dusted myself off, starting all over again. That's a song. I won't sing it though. I've been told I don't have a singing voice, but that was from Denise. Who knows? Maybe I really do. It's just trapped inside me. But we'll leave it there. So I'm going to go in, have some water, take my shower, and then on to Kroger's. I don't know that I'm going to get my 3 meals in today because it's almost 11 o'clock right now. And I still got to go to the store to buy my food. And I got to leave by 5 to go to Sophia's game. But I'm going to do my best. But I do know I will be making good, healthy choices. So thanks for sticking with me. Okay, I don't plan on going back to my old way of eating, but I had lots to do this morning, so I'm eating late. Grapefruit, ounce of cheese, egg, banana, my tea and my water. Okay, there's my dinner. It's honey seared chicken with some broccoli and brown rice, water, and tea. Let's see what my fortune says. My fortune says, you will not lose weight getting carry out from a Chinese place. Get back on track soon. No, really, it doesn't say that. It should say that. It says, to love and win is the best thing. To love and lose is the next best. That's not too bad. So, anyway, Bad choice. Well, it wasn't the healthiest dinner I could have ever had, but I didn't get home till almost 8 o'clock, and I was hungry. And Sophia's game is not at all like Sebastian's game. They have drills that they do, and we got there. The game was supposed to start at 6 o'clock, and the wind was whipping, and it was raining just a little bit, and the skies were very foreboding. But they said we were going to play, so we waited. And then about 20 after 6, they started doing drills to teach them how to play ball. I thought that was what the whole point of their practices were, but I don't know. And so then they kept doing everything but playing a ball game. So finally, like about 7 o'clock, I told Christy, I said, I got to go. I'm hungry. Because Christy really only lives 20 minutes away from me, but the major road that you have to take to get to her house is like a bear at rush hour coming home. So usually I could leave my house at 5. Let's say if I left my house, I could make it to her house in 20 minutes. With the rush hour traffic, it took me 45 minutes to get to her house, and then it was another 15 minutes to get to where they played the game. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out a different route if I plan on going, because she plays twice a week. But I don't feel too guilty about having the Chinese, but I do feel a little guilty. But I was good the rest of the day. I really was. So tomorrow's a new day. I'll get back on track. Although tomorrow I'm going out to eat, because the second Tuesday of the month, Christy and I go out to dinner. So I'll try to make a healthy choice, but I don't see that happening. With that being said, you stayed long enough to find out, if you haven't watched my weekly update, that I gained 5 pounds over the weekend. I think it was on Thursday at the garage sale when Denise and I did the TMI tag. That might have been Friday even. I think it was Friday. I was 260. But this morning I got on the scale and I was 264 and a half. So between Memorial Day and going crazy over the weekend, and it just wasn't good. But I'm back on track, so we'll see how the rest of the week goes, but I do plan on being good. I'm planning on it. I'm hoping it. So in the meantime, like this video, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the morning.